Okay, we're going to talk about the planet and its spin and its travel around the sun in the galaxy, in the universe. How do we know about this lambda ride? How do we know if we've tilted? How can you tell if you can't see or you can see? What happens is that you check your star map against a known point. Now, if you're up in Ladakh looking at your mountain profile in the night sky, what you do is you record where your star constellations are, and you make a picture like Scorpio or Leo or whatever month you were born in. And then you mark it down somewhere where it doesn't get lost, and then over the centuries you check that you're in the same place each January, that you can still see Leo in the same place every August, you can still see Scorpio in the same place, you can still see Cancer, you can still see all of your stars in the same place every time you go around the sun. Now, when you can't see them anymore against your skyline, against your mountain profile in the night, you know you're not in the same place. And that is how you can tell that your tilt has changed. And then you can see your weather changing. Now, we have been told that in about 1640 we tilted and we're off track. Now, we've been watching how we move through the night sky around the sun on our lambda ride for centuries, and ants actually watch, they say, and they use a donkey for food. They have to have donkeys up there and a few people, otherwise they haven't got enough food to eat. But they're at 28,000 feet. It's about 4 kilometres or 5 kilometres. Layers at 3.5 kilometres. You can never be sure. You never know. They give you numbers. It's kilometres up anyway, and for a reference, your satellites are supposedly at about 11 kilometres to about 20 kilometres, but again, these are relative. But you're up high, and you're on that big thick bit of the crust. You're away from salt sea air and you're away from lights, and that's how you can see all of them, and you can get a better feel for it at night. Alright, that's how you know. We know that we're wobbling by looking at shadows, where the sun rises against known points. You can look for scudding of the clouds, of clouds that don't belong over your place, that belong somewhere else, like Rarotongan clouds scudding over New Zealand, Arctic clouds, and known structures that you see atmospherically that have changed position. Okay, but we're also worried about our trip around the sun. So anyway, here you go, because it gets pretty cold in an ice age.